All right, welcome back to Fix It Up. Today we got this F80 here. I've already done one video on one. My second video I ever posted actually was about customizing one of these. But I figured since I had to do a voiceover and it didn't come out too great, I might as well do another one since I have another F80. I ended up getting this from the junkyard while I was doing the gingerbread hunt the other day. And I've been wanting to do a video on this, but I've just had a lot of other videos lined up before I could do this one. But we're going to do this one, get this out of the way. I'm at 3.4 right now, so expect a 5 mil opening possibly tomorrow. We'll see about that. And also, I'm assuming at the time of this video going up, you have about 12 hours from when this video is uploaded till I do the drawing for the 1,000 sub giveaway, which that giveaway consists of all 3.05s, the SLX, K8, and Scammy. And I'm not going to say which yet, but there may be 2 of one of those cars. So I suggest you subscribe, comment on that 1,000 sub video. Details are all in that video. Make sure your Roblox username is in the comments of the 1,000 sub giveaway video, because that's the only way your entry will be valid into the giveaway. But we might as well just start getting into the customization of this thing. Currently has an inline 4. That's what it came with. I looked at that earlier. Definitely not going to be using this because I have an engine right here that we will be putting in it. I got this whole 4.0 right here, not the transmission or not the Honda wheel that I took out. That's not going on this thing. This is not a Honda. But we'll fix this engine up anyway so I can put it in another car. Now while that's finishing up, we can put the radiator in there and the battery, and that's all that done. Put all this stored away for now. We're not going to need it right now. And you may hear someone driving around outside. That's just Mythic. He's just messing around. Don't know what he's doing, but he's having a blast, I hope. Oh, there he is. Cruising around in the Z. But I'm not sure what color I want to go on this thing. I was thinking about just keeping it rusty, but I know it's just going to look quite a bit better if I paint this thing. I did kind of go with a light blue on my other one, so I might go with like a pretty dark, almost black blue. I think that could be pretty nice. Kind of painting me to press paint right here, but we're just going to do it. There's no going back. And that color is actually kind of what I wanted. Take it out in the light to get a little better look at it. I was thinking a little bit darker than this, but I don't mind that at all. I think I'm just going to leave this color on it actually. And then we'll go with a 15% tint on it. There is a few things that are broken with this engine. Oh, it's probably mainly the transmission. So actually, while we're over here, actually I don't need to. I have one clean DCT. So we can take this out of there and put this one in there, and hopefully it's at 100. Still at 90. I think it's the spark plugs. So we can go buy some spark plugs. And I got to get some turbos for it anyways. Don't know why I'm driving with the hood up, but style points, I guess. So I'll take that out, take these out. Not gonna need that, and we're not gonna need these. Let me just make sure that's what's wrong with it. Never mind, my inventory's full. We'll just hope that that's what's wrong with it. Spark plugs and twin turbos. There we go. And then we can slap that on there and put these on there, and it should be at 100. Yes. And while we're still here, grab some air suspension, put that on there. Perfect. I don't quite remember the tire specs I did on my other F80 because that was quite a while ago. But I'm sure we can figure it out. And I've gotten better at doing tires, so I could probably figure out a better spec than I had in the other video. First, I want to come in here, figure out what wheels I want to use. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure they're adding the ability to paint different rims, so that'll make it a lot better for customizations. I would love to use these wheels on it, but black. But they don't have these in black right now. But once that drops tomorrow, if it does, then we'll be able to paint these wheels any color we wanted. You could even do like a pink. Might go ahead and rock some of these chrome ones right here. Okay, so we'll try 19 to 40. We'll see what some of these look like on there. Oh, my inventory's full. I mean, I can definitely drop these spark plugs. I don't need those. So I can store that and bring this over with my dirty hands. And then we can check the fitment on the front and on the back, see what it's looking like. I didn't lower the car yet, so let me do that first. Okay, it's definitely too skinny in the back. We'll raise that up a little bit, but in the front, what are we looking like? Seems a little bit too small in the front too. So I'll get some 260s, see what that looks like. That might be the size we need for the front. All right, and How does that looking? Okay, that's a bit better. So we can try probably, well, let me throw these on the back, I guess, get a better view of what it would look like. Should I go maybe a 300 in the back? I think 280 would still be too small. I'm gonna try a 300. Hopefully that's not too big. All right, we'll see. And yeah, 300, I guess. So what, it was 260 on the front, 300 in the back. I'll get another one of these. And then we also got to go with another 260. All right, there's the 300 for the back. I still haven't taken these off. There we go. All right, and then that's all the wheels done. I think it's looking pretty good. Clean up the shop a little bit, just so it's not all messy with all these wheels. All right, there we go. We're all cleaned up and ready to go. Take this thing out in the light, see what it looks like. I'm definitely liking this. I think some black wheels would look pretty good on it too, but I've been using a lot of black wheels recently, so I figured we'd just throw some chrome ones on this, and I definitely am liking it. All right, well, I guess we'll just give it a little speed test stock, and then we can give it a speed test once we tune it, but I think this thing isn't too bad. I don't know what we're gonna run at the drag strip later, but we definitely will. Oh my, what the heck? We just turned into a tornado. But like I was saying, we definitely will be racing Mythic in a little bit. We'll test this thing out down there, see what it can run. Hopefully at least a 6.5, 6.4 is what the goal is, because it doesn't seem to have the craziest acceleration. I've also been hearing some people do prefer the 7-speed DCT over the 8-speed for drag racing, which I haven't fully tested it out too much. I did a little bit in my Mustang last night, and I think the fastest time I got was a 5.8 in it, but I have gotten a 5.3 with the 8-speed in it. So I'll have to do a little bit more testing to figure that out for myself. Oh, it looks like Mythic. I could see him through the buildings. It looks like he's down here too. We'll bring this thing in here. We can get it tuned, get it making 1350 horsepower and 1225 torque. So 35, 62, and all of these should be 50. And there we go. That should be the max tune on this thing. And I didn't really need to test it before because I know that this engine has 900 horsepower stock. I've done these engines a lot compared to the other ones, so I don't really need to get a difference in testing. I could tell he was just here and got a 1350 as well because that's what this says. But it's going to update and show ours 1350, 1225. We got a little bit more torque than he has. And I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have any body parts, unfortunately. I wish it would have like a front splitter and a little lip spoiler. That's really all it needs, and it could be really cool. But they don't have too much customization for cars, especially all the new cars. They haven't added any customizations. Oh, look, he's at the gas station. Oh, and he just reset. He may not have even seen that I had pulled up. Well, we got this thing full on gas. I could do a little speed test on the way back down the highway. And if I didn't already do an inline 6 yesterday in the BMW that I had built, I would have put one in this because this would be a pretty cool drift build. But I might as well switch it up for a different day. I'm sure we can get another F80 at some point and make a drift build out of it, but we might as well just give it a speed test here now. Definitely going to be faster. I think we might be able to get a 6.5 at least. And yeah, the top speed, I didn't really look last time on our way down, but it is 173, 174 miles per hour. I hope sometime soon they can fix the max speeds to be able to be changed with tuning. I think that would be really cool because they're just basically limited on the car. But we can get down to the drag strip. We'll run one with traction control on and off just by down there by myself, unless Mythic is already there waiting. If he is down there waiting, then we'll just race him, but might get a few practice rounds in just before, just so we can get a little test on the time. Oh, he is down here waiting. And I'm stuck. That is very unfortunate. Well, we'll have to reset. That was a little crazy. I should have angled myself a little bit better on that, but I don't learn from my mistakes, so we're gonna jump it again. Oh, I'm going too far this time. Oh no. And I'm on or over the highway. Yeah, we're over it. Could reset, but I think I'm just gonna drive around. I did not think we would be flying that far with that launch. I've also been in this public server on and off like all morning, and I haven't gotten anything rarer than a 2%. All right, well, I'm down here now. He's not here right now. So I will give it a little run with traction control on and off. But I'll give it a little test run here. See what we can do. I'm sure I could get it a 6.5 at least. And yeah, 6.46. We might be able to get it under 6.4, turning traction control off. But I don't think this thing will spin out too much. All right, I'll give it one more go here with traction control off, and then we'll wait for Mythic and see what he brings down to race. Well, there's some pretty decent shifts. 6.38. Pretty much what I thought it would run after that first run. I figured it could get down to 6.3s with traction control off. All right, well now I guess we just gotta wait for him and see what he brings over to race. And he is already on his way. I had just sent that message. I'd like to hear it. Everybody say W Mythic down in the comments. If you're in the Discord, you especially know why to say W Mythic. But I mean, he's already donated 3 cars to this next giveaway we're doing. But it looks like he's bringing over the AMG. This might be a pretty close race. Oh, here we go. We pressed the button. And we're off. Second shifts could have been a little later, I think. 6:51. And something is happening with his car. A 1024 is not normal for that thing. Why is it sideways? What is going on with him? Levitating. I think he reset and is grabbing a different car because that one didn't seem to go too well for him. So we'll wait and see what he brings out next. I don't think he has too many options of cars right now because he only has like a 6 or 8 car garage right now. Oh, he may have lagged out or something. So he's no longer in the server. Well, this is very unfortunate timing. I was mid fixing up a car and I guess they're updating the game? Is it? Yeah, it's only Wednesday. Why are they updating on a Wednesday? I've never seen this before, but yeah, just like I had thought, Mythic's Wi-Fi did go out. So that's what happened there. We'll have to check out what this update is, I guess. Very curious. Okay, so we just loaded back in, but I was looking at the Discord, the official Fix It Up Discord, and a bunch of people were saying it's just a hot patch to fix duping, because I guess there's been some duping with the new contracts that people have figured out. So, well, I guess that's a good thing that they just did that, but I have not seen them drop an update before, unless it's been on a Friday, even if it was like a fix. No way they removed contracts. Oh my god, there's no way. How am I supposed to get 5 mil now by tomorrow? My plan was to sell my F80 and an SLX, and then I was going to be at 5 mil for tomorrow. But I guess if contracts are removed again, that might not be happening. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, so it seems like we could finally find a race. And also, I had taken a little bit of a break between the last clip and this one, and they have already added contracts back. So the giveaway and the 5 mil opening should still be on for tomorrow. But we're making our first run against this guy, a 664. Got a 929. And while I was looking through some different servers, I hopped in one server that they had a V7 spawn, and then they also had 2 V5s spawn, and all in the same wave. I was able to snag up one of the V7s, or not one of them, I guess it was the only V7, but I didn't get either of the V5s, but that's fine because it was like a full lobby. I was surprised I could even make it for the V7. So now I have that. But we're making some decent runs down here. We'll make a third pass down. I'm not sure how many of these we'll do or how many will stay in the video because I don't know. That contract stuff really threw me off, but I'm happy that they're back. 634 that time. Looks like he has some decent rotiforms on that thing too. Those are some rare wheels. I've gotten a few pairs of those. I have some in my garage waiting for a build to put them on. I haven't really had the right thing to put them on yet. See what we can get this time. Another 634. Back-to-back 634s. All right, well, I guess that about wraps it up. I think we made this thing look really nice. Definitely looks quite a bit different than my other F80 I had built. Still blue, but this is a bit of a different blue. But I think this thing came out really good. It did pretty good on the track, about what I expected it to do. And like I said earlier, they did add contracts back. So I will have a clip earlier that you would have seen where they removed contracts while I was playing, but they added them back already. They were only down for like 2 hours, I think it was. But I couldn't really find much for people that wanted to race. I couldn't find many people that were just chilling, having car meets or anything like that. And unfortunately, we couldn't really race Mythic because we got one race down and it didn't really go well. Something happened with his car and then his internet went out. So by the time I ended up actually coming out to race people, it's nighttime for him. So since contracts are back, the giveaway will still be up tomorrow. The winners will get their cars tomorrow. And I'm hoping I can get up to that 5 mil mark by tomorrow so we can do a 5 mil opening and announce the winners for the giveaway. And if I can give them away before the video goes up tomorrow, then I'll have pictures of me with them with the car posted at the end of the video or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm sure there's going to be 12-ish hours, maybe a little more, maybe a little less by the time this video goes up for when you can enter the giveaway still. So if you haven't, make sure you do that. All you got to do is just make sure you're subscribed, make sure public subscriptions are on, and comment on the 1000 sub special video where we did a subscriber car meet. You have to comment on that video and have your Roblox username in your comment, or else your entry will not be valid. I've seen a lot of people commenting saying they want the car without having their username in it. I'll have to skip over those to make it fair for the people who actually did listen to the instructions. And make sure you have public subscriptions turned on. If you don't know how to do that, go to my 500 sub special video, go to the end of it. I have a little blip it on how to do that. I may have just made that word up. I don't know. It sounded right in the moment, but but I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.